There we go. All right. All right. So anyway, I when I looked into the meeting for tonight, it said March 30th, and I went, wait a minute, that's not what I thought I did. So I did send you guys another link. Obviously, you guys didn't need it, maybe,
No, I
for
did.
tonight with the correct date on it.
Yes,
But
I did. I
but
needed the reminder, Lindsay.
well,
Thank you.
that's good. I'm glad you needed the reminder. Yeah. So anyway, what I thought we would try to do tonight is I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this is the first week of the Pixie 500 Get Ready sessions. So the first week
Hmm.
started yesterday,
Mhm.
and there was a big post that they put out yesterday, but you have to go to Pixels to Pages and you go into the interactive agenda, and I had a hard time finding it this time for some reason, but once I read through things and went to pre-crop week, and then in the pre-crop week they have week 1, they have a box off to the side that says week 1. So that's where you go to get all of your freebies, all of your instructions, find out all the things that they want us to practice with. So if we need to go over all of that, I'm happy to do that so that people can be kind of up to date with that. And if you're not doing Pixie 500, I'm sorry, then you're going to hear stuff that you might not need. But anyway, that's the way life goes. So
Lindsay,
so I can pull that up and share that stuff with you also, so that
one
we can get to the right
Mhm.
pages and stuff. Okay.
I printed out the calendar so I know what's happening.
Good.
And I
one of the
blew away the four
confusing
o'clock meeting today.
Did you do it this afternoon?
I didn't do it. I was making a card and I
Well, there
get
you
going.
go. Set your alarm, Barb. Come on. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, that you didn't forget this.
No, I didn't forget this one.
But I didn't get to watch it tonight either because we were having dinner, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. Told my husband we have to have dinner and everything done by 7. So we were doing that. So anyway, so we can go over some of that, but the webinar from tonight was information from sea trout scraps,
Yep.
and how their kits are working. So it's really a good idea to watch those designer um, people's webinars, because then it helps you understand a little bit about how they design and how their things work together. So that's something that you might want to put on your to-do list if you haven't, to watch that. Um,
And they
What
have a
was,
challenge for us too.
it,
Each last week they
yeah.
had one for
Oh yeah.
art
Yep.
party.
Yep.
Hmm.
Art Party and the other little ones that are forever
Hmm.
based. Um, so yes, there's a challenge that's for the kits themselves, and then so there's a Pixels to Pages challenge for it, and then there's a designer challenge. So there's actually 2 challenges typically with them. And we can talk about more. We can talk about more. We can talk about it more, um, as we go along, what all that means. The other things that I wanted to try to work on tonight and give you a chance to work on and ask questions as you're working on them is to do the 2 bright ideas that are in the getting started guide, and so that you can practice how the things that we've talked about work together and how they work on your pages. So, any questions thus far? Nope. Okay, perfect. All right, so then I'm going to share my screen, I think, and see if I can find where I need to be. You might have to you might have to hold on a second while I try to figure out. Since I'm only working on one screen today, that poses its own little
Challenge.
fun little things to deal with. Um, okay. Where am I? All right, so I'm going to go to this page here, and I'm going to go down to the interactive agenda, and we're going to see if I can
Is
find
this now in the
this.
getting started guide?
This is not part of the getting started guide.
Oh, okay.
This is all right. How do I can't even find you guys now. Where did you guys go?
And I thought I was
All right,
lost.
there we go. There we go. I finally found you. All right, there's the share. All right, getting started. No. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is the interactive agenda for the Pixie 500.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay. And it's in your Pixels to Pages. And you know where when you go to the main page for Pixels to Pages, how you have Rabbit, and you have the bright idea, and you have a tip, and you have a video, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I
And
see it.
if you scroll down, you'll see the interactive agenda.
Yep.
So if you click on that, and you really do want to read as much of this as you can. Okay, not necessarily tonight, but just so that you get information. Now, this piece here is called the news. So right in here, what's new is generally called the news. And starting from the beginning of March, it tells you what they've posted for us. So the first thing they did was the event calendar. Then they asked us to join the Facebook group, and then sign up for the newsletter if you haven't already done that. And then they had a little bit of information about the world of designers with the smaller brands. So Art Party, Alphabet Soup, Itsy Bitsy, etc. Those little ones. Then today or yesterday, they put up the registration for the webinar. So you can do the webinar for Sea Trout Scraps, which was tonight. You can still register for it and watch it. Then Thursday, I think it is Designs by Laura Berger, and you can register for that and put that on your calendar to watch that. The next piece that you have is the pre-crop activities. And so there's more information in there, and we'll get to that in a minute. The goodie bag distribution was also yesterday. So they release all of their fun things, all their freebie things on Sundays. And then they updated the news posts. So your goodie bag and all your information now comes in the Pixie 500 pre-crop. So this is where we want to go for all the freebie things. And you want to go to the 500 goodie bag. So, all right.
Lindsay,
So-
I did that earlier today and it can be a little bit confusing. because it automatically defaults to give you your 5% with club, and you
Right.
have to take that off.
Yep. 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 So you get the discount, just the one discount, which gives it to you for zero. They don't want you to put in now sometimes they don't mind it if the 5% is in there for club. Sometimes they do. So right now they want you to remove that 5% discount for club and then add in the code for the goodie bag and whatever else is available. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's look at the pre-crop for this week. So the Pixie 500 pre-crop. Now, can you guys see that, or do I need to reshare?
We can see.
Good.
You can see it? Okay, good. All right. So obviously all of these things are not mandatory. They're optional. And nothing that they do during the event are requisite. These things are not requisite for anything that we do during that weekend. So if you don't get to go through the pre-crop activities, it's fine. You can, as you have time, you can do them. But they focus on activities to help keep us organized and minimize the overwhelm. And I'm assuming that some of you are overwhelmed already, and and but as we go along, I think it'll be easier. So these things are meant to be fun, and that's why we're doing this, is so that maybe we can help with the overwhelm. So here's the pre-crop calendar. It's, and I print them out, but it's not mandatory in any way, shape, or form to print out the calendar so you know what designer is coming up this week or next week and that kind of thing. So we have 6 weeks of pre-crop stuff. So this week they're working on the profile page, joining the Facebook group, creating your flat, signing up for the newsletter, getting your goodies, etc. Okay? So that's what's in this part of the pre-crop. So when we go over here on this page to the pre-crop week 1 activities, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Okay. So when you submit something online, if you do, you don't have to. If you submit something online, this is the hashtag that we include on every page that we submit to the group as we do the crop, okay? So anything that you create from now or yesterday until the end of the crop counts towards your page count if you want to participate. You don't have to. Okay, so we use that hashtag P2P, hashtag P2P Pixie 500 virtual party for anything that we want to submit. They give you the link to register for the 2 designers this week. It's very easy to register for that. This irritates me. No bones about it. This piece irritates me. So it says click here or on the image below to get the pre-designed profile, which is this little piece here, which is great. That's great. And the badge pages. So this big long thing here is where you keep track of little things that you've learned along the way. So, and like I say, none of this is something that you have to do, but if you want to participate, it's nice to know. What, Judy?
Like what? What do you
What do
put
you-
in those little boxes?
Well, that's where you put a screenshot of a page that you completed or a training that you've attended during the weekend of the event. Or you can, or to do any of the challenges that we have going on right now for the designers group. You can put your completed pages in these little tiny boxes, okay? And we can go through that too. But this is part of a freebie for you guys, for all of us. And click here to get the image below. And of course, take off the club discount if you're doing club. and then put in, maybe I don't see that there's a code that you need to do to be able to get that in there. So we can look at completing those things too as we go along tonight. The thing that is upsetting to me is that this is not a double page spread. I would have preferred a double page spread. This is a cover. So in a project, this
Oh,
is the part that would go on your cover. And that bothers me.
Okay, so the cover of the album looks like this, and then you put all your stuff in it.
Yeah. Okay. So, because I tried to bring it into a double page spread, and it wouldn't go. And so I finally had to sit down and read it. And because it says here, badge page should be imported on a 12 by 12 or 10 by 10 cover page. So
yeah.
that means it goes in at the very top of your book that you're creating. And then this is what we use for your in the seat drawings. You get, sometimes they'll call off a whole bunch of names, right? Barb, you and I have
Yeah.
won things with that in the past. They'll go through a bunch of them. And if you have your badge in there, your profile badge in the collaborative album, then you have a chance to win some kind of a blueprint or something. So that's one of the fun things that they do. Okay, so, and they'll let you know if you did it wrong, but I'm going to help you with it if that's what you want to do. Okay, so that's one thing that you should download. Distribution number 1 is the goodie bag distribution. And this is the challenge for that. So I'm going to click into the goodie bag distribution. These are the seven kits we get for the first download. Okay. They may not be full kits, but they give you enough things to play with. So when you download this, I think you can just click on here. Yep. And click on the picture and it'll go right to your, where you buy it, your cart. And you take off so if I add it to my cart, I've already bought them, but I have to take off the Club 5 and
Lindsay?
then I have to, what?
I'm sorry. You just click on that. Your first goodie bag distribution is available. You click on that.
Let me see if I can get back there.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
All right. That's all right. So, okay. So you can either go here to do your goodie bag. So you're going to go.
Oh, use any
And then-
kit that you received in your goodie bag distribution 1. That's what it says
the
below.
Pixie 500 goodie bag distribution 1. You're going to need this
Okay.
coupon. You're going to need this coupon code. Pixie 500 goodie bag. So copy that. Then click
Oh,
on
I
the
see.
goodie. Click on here's the goodie bag icon that you can put in. So you click on that. Add to cart. Now, I don't need two of them, but so now I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna put the code in. Apply. Okay. And I took off the 5% off. So now that takes care of it, and now I can buy it. Okay? Does that make sense?
I just have to find where do I put it to my cart. Coupon will
Yeah.
only work.
So let me see if I can.
I've
You need
copied
me.
the code.
Yep.
How do I get it in my cart? Oh, I go up to my cart,
Yep.
little
Yep.
cart.
Go to the cart. Yep. And then
Okay.
you'll see a page that looks like this.
My shopping cart is empty. Yep.
And yours will have the goodie kits in it.
No, it doesn't.
Should. All right. Let me
Okay,
back
let me
up.
go back here.
Let me back up.
I think
Okay.
you have to click the add to cart.
Yep. Add to cart.
Here is your first installment, then click that.
Let me go back a little bit
I'm
farther
looking
here.
at the Pixie 500 goodie bag distribution one.
Okay. So looking at this page.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
And then here's your first.
come down here to this icon
Oh,
that shows bundle one
okay.
and click on that.
Okay.
Then
Ah,
then add to cart.
now do I have to use spring clean? I just keep my code,
No,
right? Okay.
no, you're gonna
Add to cart.
use. All right. So now I have.
Fill orders.
I don't. So now I've already bought it. Okay.
Yes.
But you're going to add your code in here, the Pixie 500 goodie bag. And you have to spell goodie right.
Yeah. I copied it.
Okay. And then apply. And then it should be 0.
Huh. I got $95.
Did you apply
you-
the code?
Then
Yeah.
take out your 5%.
And you're a club member, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
So-
do you take?
In order summary, right above the secure checkout
Yeah.
green button, you
Yeah.
should have club 5 and
Mhm.
remove it.
Oh, I see. Just remove that.
Yep. And now make sure you put in your code.
Pixie 500 goodie bag
Yep.
and apply.
Yep.
Now it's 0. Got
All
it.
right. And then now secure checkout.
Okay.
Okay, and then go through that whole process, and then you can download all of those kits.
And tag and put them in albums.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you okay, Linda?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay. So we don't have to do the downloading and putting in the activation codes and that kind of thing just yet, but you'll want to do that relatively soon. All right. So we've got our goodies. Did you guys download your badge page? And then you don't have to download. Did you download those two things, the badge page and the profile page? And if we've done that, we can go on to funner things
Okay.
from an English teacher, right, Deb?
Yeah. Just thinking the same thing.
Yep. Okay, so everybody ready to
We'll
move
have more
on
funner.
move on to something funner?
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to back up, I think. I think we've gotten pretty much everything. Oh, well, the other thing that you want to do in the pre-crop things is read through these things because it tells you down here if you want to participate all the way in this process. It tells you the things that they really, 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 really want you to do to get your little badge that you put on the cover of your project. Okay, so they want you to watch the Maximize Your Membership with Crops and Virtual Parties webinar. You can use this link here and register for that and be able to watch it whenever you want to. They want us to do the profile and badge page and import it into our book project and finish that up, download the goodie bag distribution 1 stuff. And I'm going to show you how to create an artisan category so that you can put all of these kits that we're getting from Forever in that category, because when you guys don't have as much of a problem as I do probably, but when you get a lot of kits in your account, it's hard to find the one kit that you're looking for because they want you to use something from that kit in a page. So to be able to have it all in one folder, so to speak, then you can find all of the kits that you want for this event. Okay, so it's kind of a good thing to know how to do. So we'll talk about that. They want you to tag and categorize all of the kits that you get in your distributions. And we'll talk about how that works, hopefully tonight. And so we can work on that. And then just make sure that you look at the news things. Ordering a t-shirt is totally up to you. That's optional. And watching the World of Designers webinars is optional also. So so once you complete all the mandatory pieces, you can click on this form, and by answering the questions that they ask, you can earn this badge, and this badge will go on your front cover of your book that we're creating. Okay, is that clear as mud?
Little boxes.
What?
In one of those little boxes.
Yep. You will download this badge, and you'll be able to click and drag it to your project, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I think we can I probably have to stop my share so I can get to Artisan so we can talk about some of these other things. So here we go. And let me see if I can find it here. Okay, there's Artisan. All right, what do I want to show you first? I want to go to this, and then I'll come back and find you guys, and then we will share. I think that's right. Nope. That one. Okay. I think this is right. Okay. So this is the crop book that I started. So I started it in January when we started our crops, but regardless, I went to Welcome and create a new project.
Okay.
And I named it my 2026 crop book. And you're going to want to do it either as a 10 by 10 or as a 12 by 12. If you do it as a 12 by 12 and you decide it's too big, it's easy, relatively speaking, to squish down to a 10 by 10 or an 8 by 8 when you decide what size book you want. You cannot go from a 10 by 10 to a 12 by 12. Okay? So it's better to start bigger and squish it down than try to expand it later. Though
What
I
about
think
the
it
lay flat part, Lindsay?
lay. Oh yeah, do it as a regular lay flat. Yeah, yeah. Because then that way you can do the double page spreads in there. You don't want to do a seamless lay flat.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys are creating your new project, don't bring in any pictures, name it whatever you want to name it. And you can name it Pixie 500 Crop Weekend or something like that if that's what you want to do. I just typically put all of my crop pages in my crop book for the year. So,
So I'm going to make a blank one, right?
yes, ma'am.
Yep, that's okay.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And then it should come up with whatever name you have up here at the top of your screen. And as you see, I have several already open because I've been working. I have the productivity challenge for this year open, the crop book open, my vendor projects because I'm doing a silent auction at the end of the month, so I wanted something to send with that. And then this is our book, Learning Artisan book. Okay,
Okay.
so everybody ready to open up your crop book or whatever
Yes.
you're calling it? Okay, so I am going to have to move you guys. Move you out of the way somewhere. Okay. So, like I said, this is the what the page looks like on your cover for all of your little doodads that you get as you go through the process. Now it'll take a second to
Oh,
come up. But you can see these are the pages I did for the January crop. And then I just start the Pixie 500 crop underneath it. Okay,
And you don't
Okay.
have too many albums. That's a good idea.
yeah,
I get confused sometimes where I want that page. Which album did I put it in? Which crop?
right. And that's why I keep all of my crop ones in one book.
Yeah.
And I keep the productivity challenge ones in two books. So this one has quarter 1 and quarter 2 in it. And then I have another one that has quarter 3 and quarter 4 in it
Oh.
so that I can find those extraneous pages because then I separate out everything into Victoria's album, Cordelia's
Yes.
album,
Yeah.
our trip albums, etc. But so I don't have a lot of pages floating around everywhere. But anyway, so this is where you take all of your so if I were to go to my photos, let's say this is a page that I did and I want to put it in here, okay? I can just click that page and pull it over. But I have to do a screenshot of it so that it comes in as a photo. So here's a page that I did. And so now you can see that's a page. Okay. So depending on, and it doesn't matter where they go. You will get little icons like this that for the activities that you listen to as you go through the weekend. So lesson number 1, I kind of put them in order for the most part, that way. You'll get something to say, oh, I completed number 1, I completed number 2, number 3, or listened to it, or whatever. So that'll all come in your badge distribution kit. So there will be hundreds of badges that you can, and that's why they give you so many spots here, is to put all your little badges in. Okay, so so I did all of the activities for week 1, and I went and I did my little I went and got my little badge. So here's my little badge for week 1, completing lap 1. Okay. When I do
Okay.
2 next week, I'll get that little one, and you put them here on this side. And there's a they send this to you this way, so you know what to put where.
Oh,
It gives you
that's
all of
nice.
gives you all the instructions. And
What
so
does that
then you
mean?
just, when you're done with that, you just hit the eyeball over here.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah,
Where's the eyeball? Where did you hit it? That?
that it comes
Oh,
in when you upload it into your project. It comes looking like this. Okay. It
okay.
says go to the elements panel, which is this over here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay, and
And hit
click
the
on the
eye.
eye on the top element to hide this overlay after you have read it. So you're
Got
going to
it.
import badges into your photos panel over here. So you're going to import a whole bunch of things like I'm a brand new Pixels to Pages member. I've been a member for 15 years, or I'm not an ambassador, or I'm a senior ambassador, or I'm a club member. There's a whole bunch um, of non crop really related things that you can, and I got rid of all of them out of my last um, crop stuff. I got rid of all those photos of all those badges. But anyway, you get all of those badges, and then you pick the ones that work for you. If you are brand new to Pixels to Pages, you're going to pick that one and pull it over into one of these little squares.
Lindsay,
Okay.
where do you get the badges from?
You won't get them. You might get them next week, or maybe the third week. You won't. You don't. They'll send that as a distribution
Okay.
for you.
But they always come in on Sunday, right?
They'll always come in on Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So then these 6 little photo holders here are the ones where you put the little badges that you get for doing the pre-crop activities. Okay. This photo holder here, it says only for the Pixies deal of the day. Okay.
Okay.
If you purchase the deal of the day, and I suggest you should, because um, it's pretty good. It's always been good. And so if you purchase the deal of the day, you'll get a badge for I purchased the deal of the day, and you click and drag that over. Okay, so that spot's only for that. If you don't buy the deal of the day, well, you don't get to fill that hole, and in your page. But you
And are
could
all of
delete it.
these free?
The deal of the day is not.
Okay.
But you get something like $160 worth of kits for 25 or 50. I can't remember which right now, but it's a
Okay.
significant deal for that.
Okay.
And then where am I?
Lindsay, where did these badges pop up? Well, I mean, do they come in an email?
No, they'll come just like we went through the week 1, week
Okay,
2.
through the interactive agenda.
Yep, through the pre-crop stuff.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Where am I? And then this one, okay, so this is where you put your badge, your name profile badge. Now it doesn't quite look like me, but it's not terrible.
Love it.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
it's
cute.
cute.
But I went to Chat GPT and I said, I want you to use my likeness and I want you to create my racing car and my racing outfit. I want it to be purple. I want you to have forever on the racing car, and I want you to have P2P on my uniform, and I want you to use my likeness as best as you can. So that's what they came up with. And it's not, like I say, it's not quite me,
I like it.
but
I do too.
it's not
Nice.
terrible. So
And was that the assignment or you just tried that?
I just tried it because I
Oh.
wanted, I mean, I have stock pictures that I could put in here. So you could just take you could just take a regular photo and put it in that page.
Well,
But
where's the fun in that?
yeah, totally. So, I mean, especially if we've got AI to do these things, I'm just trying it. So anyway, that's what I did. When you guys upload this page, let me go to it. When you upload it, eventually, and they're very picky about this thing, and I've eliminated the instructions. You pull it in like this, okay? You put your picture in here. You put your first name and last name on this line. Do not change the fonts or the sizes. Do not change the photo opening. It's meant to look like a a Polaroid picture. Okay, so leave all of this the same. Just put where you live and the state, your first name and your last name, and your picture, however you want that to be. Here you put where you're from. So they have Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United States.
Oh.
And so you're gonna click through all of these and put the one that's appropriate for you. I don't know how many of you have ever done a live P2P event where you do it virtually, but somebody else, another ambassador, is hosting it, and you pay to go to that event and do the training and that kind of thing. I don't know that any of you guys have done that, but they have a host up here in this corner, and then the attendee down here in this corner. So I know for sure you guys haven't hosted one, so you want to delete that. And if you haven't attended one, delete that and delete the live, this whole thing here. because
Wait,
underneath
you're
it,
saying here, I don't see where you are, Lindsay.
Yeah, where are
I'm
you?
sorry. Okay.
Oh, right there. Okay. Okay.
See my marker.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So you're going to delete this, not the whole circle, but what's inside the circle you're going to delete. And the last thing that's there, I believe, is a gear shape, like a cog gear. So that
Okay.
I think is what's at the bottom of this. But the instructions will tell you.
Okay.
Then you decide what level ambassador you are. If you're an ambassador, if you're not, then I believe there's another gear under there. And you put your member. You have been a member since 2026, 2020, 2020, 20, whatever it is. So I've been a member since the second year of P2P.
Wow.
And and then um, then that's done, and you save it. You have to save it as a ping. We're so used to saving things as JPEGs, but you have to save it as a ping.
Okay.
Okay, but they have that all in the instructions. When you get this page up, it has those red instructions like the other page did. Okay. And then when you get done with this, after you save it as a ping, then Pixels to Pages wants you to upload it to their collaborative album, and they have that information there also to tell you click on this to go to the collaborative album, and then you upload this into the collaborative album, and that's where they um, do the picking from for the in your seat drawings and stuff like that. Okay. Clear as mud.
It is clear as mud because 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't think I did it last year, even though I signed up for it. I They kept taking my picture down because they kept saying it was wrong,
Yeah.
and yet nobody could help me get it right.
Oh, well,
So
I'm sorry about that. This year we'll try to help you get it right. So, okay. So then after you have put it in your photos, then this is where you go to on your cover. You go to that in your photos and drag it into your cover.
Huh.
Okay? Does that make sense? Linda's thinking.
I think so. Until I get there and try it.
Right. Well, being able to try it is helpful. So so I want to offer you guys an opportunity next week to do a little bit of this, just not the whole 2 hours necessarily, but to come on and say, I'm having trouble with getting this to be a ping. Can you check it for me? Or I'm having trouble uploading, because next week we'll have another set of goodie bag stuff. And for us to wait 3 weeks or whatever to get to that,
Lindy, have they started sending stuff out? Because I haven't seen anything.
yes. You have to go to Pixels to Pages and their
Oh, they don't
page.
send us an email?
Nope. It's all in Pixels to Pages, and you
So
have
when
to
did that stop?
several years ago.
Really?
Yep. So when you get this recording, look at the part that, when you were having dinner, look at that part, because we kind of went over where everything is in the Pixels to Pages section of Forever so that you can find where all the information is. Okay?
Okay.
All right. How's everybody doing? Everybody going blah, 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 blah?
Yep.
So,
It'll
okay.
be better next week, Lindsay, because we will have done some of these things and can say, okay, this is where I went wrong.
Yep, exactly.
Wait.
Exactly.
It was only the first and second Monday.
I know, but since we're just starting with the big event, the Pixie 500, I want to give you guys, you have the link for every Monday in the month. Okay, even though we had originally said we were going to just do the first two, if you guys want me to, I will come on next Monday and at the same time, and we can answer questions. I can help you upload things, and we can start making sure that you're kind of on the path, because without having everything uploaded tonight and getting your little things done, or at least tried, it'll make it easier so you have questions next week if you want to come on. Because I think
isn't next week
3 weeks
getting
from
stuff
now is
done?
going to be too long for you guys to remember things.
Yeah.
What, Sandy?
Oh, next week's getting stuff done?
Well, next week is you'll get your second goodies. You might get blueprints next week. I don't know what the plan is. So we want to be able to upload those and put them where you can find them, and that kind of stuff. So we want to build on what we've talked about today. Okay, so like I say, if you guys don't want to, that's fine. I won't be offended. If you want to come on for an hour or so next week, we can do that and just answer questions
6
and do what
o'clock?
needs to be done. What?
At
Yep,
6 o'clock?
Same time.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
try. I'm at a conference in St. Paul
Oh
for
no.
3 days. So, but I will try to come on. I've got a hotel room and everything there. So
Okay.
I'll let
All
you
right.
know for sure.
Okay.
I
Well,
can only do an hour, Lindsay, next week because I have a book club, and since I'm the president of it, I need to be there.
I
But
suspect you do. Yeah.
I'll be there until it's time for me to go be a book club person.
Okay. All right. Well, you'll get the recording anyway, so
Exactly.
we can do that. But if you have your questions, and if you don't get your questions answered before you have to leave, if you send them to me in an email,
Yes.
or on Facebook or whatever, and say, I have this question and this question, if you can answer those before I
Right.
leave or sometime during the recording, that would be helpful. Okay. All right. So let's go. We want to talk a little bit about getting your content where it needs to be. So what I do, let's see here. All right, so I'm going to go up here to manage content. So I went to welcome, I went to manage content. Okay. So here's my manage content. It has all my kits, all my thousands of things that I probably shouldn't have. Okay, so when you upload your kits and you bring them into Forever, you remember you do import content, and so if I'm going to import a commercial art kit, okay, so these are the ones that I've already imported. Okay, so I'm going to click on all of those because I've uploaded those into my computer. So I'm going to click on all those. I'm going to open those down here. And I know you guys haven't really uploaded all of the kits yet. You know where they are, but you haven't uploaded them yet. Then you open. and then you just click through all of them and they upload into your account. So it takes a couple of minutes to upload. I hope I don't get duplicates, but I probably will. So and there are 7. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go. All right, and so then there's the second one. And the third one. And the fourth one. So you guys should have already put in your anything that you might have wanted from last week's designer kits. All right, so my import is complete. If it had said you have activation codes that need to be included, so you would just go to activation codes and add a new activation code, and then just on each line. So when I enter it, I click paste, then I go copy the next one, and I go to the next line down, and I click paste, and I'd put all 7 numbers in at once in the same screen, one on each line, and then I just say okay, and then it says now these kits have been activated in your account. Okay. All right. I got to move you guys again. Okay, we talked about. Okay, so when they come into your account, into your Artisan, they come in this area here, kits not in any category. Okay. Now I've already moved mine, but this is where it comes. So all of these kits, there are some bugs in Artisan 6. This is a big one where it doesn't completely take away. Your kit is over here in your list of kits, but it still says that it needs to be categorized. Well, mine are already categorized, so this is the big glitch that's within A6 as I see it right now. This should be empty because that's the way I do things. Sorry. All right. So come to my categories and you click that little down arrow on my categories. And you're going to add a category. Linda, you're confused?
Well, I don't know that I have that here.
Oh dear. All right. So there should be, if you don't, there should be right above the sliding ruler thing there. There should be a little tiny sideways triangle up here at the top.
Okay.
And
Oops.
that may need to be clicked. So does your screen look like that?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Do you have your?
I don't have any of those. Where did?
You don't have any categories.
No.
Okay, perfect. That's why I was saying for people who are just starting out, you don't have a lot to go in here yet. So you're
Okay.
going to start from scratch. So we're going to go to
Mhm.
my categories spot, and we're going to click on this down arrow, and then when it says add a category, you're going to click that. Okay. So now
Okay.
we're going to enter a name for our category. And now our category can be, and I usually start out my important categories like this one with 001 or or something like that to push it to the top of the list. Because I don't want to have to search down here to say Pixie 500. I don't want to have to find it down in the P's. I want it to be up top where I can find it. So 001. And then what I did is I put Pixie 500. You can do 001 P to P, Pixie 500, crop, whatever floats your boat, so that you know what hits have been given to you within the Pixie 500 world. Okay. So then when you have your little category there and you click on click. So you're just going to take one of these kits that are here in your kits, not in any category. You're going to click and drag it to your 001 Pixie 500, and it'll be added to that folder. So now when I look at all the kits that we've gotten from the P2P, they are all here in that category, and I don't have to go searching for them.
Lindsay, can kits be in more than one category?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Usually I have like the artistic license ones are all sea trout scraps. So I have a category down here for sea trout scraps, and I have all of her kits down here. All of the artistic license ones are here, and whatever things she does, when she does more than one in a set, I put them in their own little category. I have categories for all of the designers. So if you have Pixels to Pages, something or other, you can click and drag that to Pixels to Pages. If you have a category for that, if you have a category for creative memories or storybook legacy, you just, I know that one's not going to work. You just click and drag it to that kit or that designer. I also include things like holidays or genealogy. I don't want to have to search through all of the designers to find kits that deal in genealogy, or what I think of as genealogy. And I don't want to have to search through everything to find all the Christmas ones. So as I do it, I do Pixels to Pages, I click it down into theirs, and then if it's a Christmas one, I click and drag it to Christmas, or whatever it is. I have one for word art. So this here is a word art kit, and if I can click and drag it to word art and have it show up down there. So, and then I also put it into Mandy King's designs up here. So, you can put it into many different categories. Does that
Lindsay,
make sense?
To keep from overkill, which I frequently do, about how many categories do you have?
Well, I guess, it's totally up to you. Unfortunately, everything in Forever and Artisan is how you think about things. I used to have a bazillion categories because I would have something maybe for food and drink. I might have paper. I might have edges. I might have shapes. So I change it out every now and then because I think, oh, maybe that makes more sense to be able to find something if I move it from here to something else. So it's really up to you how many categories you have. I have a category for all of the designers. And then, and like I say, if I do a lot of pages that are Christmas pages, I don't want to have to look through each and every designer for their Christmas kits. So that's why I separate things out a little bit. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I'll let you know next week.
Where are the kits? Are they under deals?
Okay.
Say what?
Where do I find the kits? Under the deals?
For this week? No. You find them under so you have to go to the P2P page.
Yeah,
You have to
in the
go
P2P page, I'm in the distribution
interactive.
one.
Are you in
I
the
have the
interactive agenda?
Oh,
And then over to the right-hand side, it says something to the effect of pre-crop
right.
and
And I
goodie.
clicked on goodie bag. But
And then so
I'm
then
curious.
you
Okay,
should.
I got it.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, it says spring
Perfect.
clean bundle 1.
Yes.
Oh no, it's $75. That's not a freebie, is it? Oh, I do a different code to get the freebie.
Hold on, Sandy. Make sure that you have taken off your Club 5, remove that discount so that you get the full cost. And then you're going to use, what was it? Pixie 500 goodie bag, I think
Okay.
is the code. So you're going to put that in there and then apply, and then it should come out as 0. Are you with us?
Yeah, I just had to go get the that code.
Okay. All right. So we created this category for all of the kits that we get or that we buy when we do the designer, because hopefully you guys will do some of the designer webinars and you'll see, oh my gosh, that is so cute. I've just got to have that kit because it goes along with the freebie one that they gave you and blah, blah, blah. So, I would say that you're probably going to want to purchase some kits, and those all get clicked and dragged over to your Pixie 500 album or category that we just made. Okay. So everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to need to do is look at our kits. So let's see, we have Racing 2 kit. Okay. And this is where the fun comes in. Okay, so here you should have on the right-hand side available categories. Now, you might not have any categories in here because you probably haven't created any categories. That's different from these categories over here. These are more. Oh no, these are the categories. Never mind. I want tags. So if I click on one of these items in this kit, okay, if I want to be able to find this chevron later when I'm not doing this, or even now when I'm doing this, I want to click on that and I want to come over here and decide, what am I going to call that? So it's totally up to you what you want to call it. They call it neon arrows. So you could write in here neon arrows in your tag list and push plus. So if I do that, neon arrow, and I could put, okay, I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to add that tag. Okay. Okay. So it came out as neon and arrow as two different ones. So in order to be able to do that in as one tag, if that's what you want, I think you have to do quotation marks. And it should come up as one. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. The other thing that I do, if you look at some of mine, I have alpha set underscore numbers. So if I wanted to change this and say green, so I have neon, arrow, underscore green. It tells me what color it is. Okay. So now
Why did you put the underscore there?
I don't need to, but okay, let's do it this way. If I make it all one word, neon arrow,
Oh,
and then I can do the underscore green, it should come up as one word or as one thing.
okay.
Okay. So there's a couple of different ways that you can set up
Mm-hmm.
your tags. So now
Okay.
when I come way down here to the ends, you see I have these are checked. That's the tag for that thing. Neon arrow underscore green and neon arrow underscore green.
Okay.
And if I don't like those, I either exit or I uncheck it. Okay. So that's how you get rid of it. So I think I already have arrows. So let me see if I can. What did I put them under? This is the part that gets to be really, really in depth. So now I can do shape. So there's shape underscore arrow or shape arrow chevron. And if I want to come up here to maybe colors, color green. Okay, so if I want to look for anything that's got green in it, I can click color green. If I want to look at all of the arrows that I have, I can look under shape arrow. So it really, really, really depends on how you want to find things. I would not, however, do just the word finish or just the word start because I don't know how many of that you're going to have, and I've already got a blue million tags as it is. So see, I started here with word and then, so do I have word start? I have star, I don't have start. But if I go to look at my tags and I want to see what do I have in word birthday, well, this should come up. Come on. Don't be mean. All right, I guess I have to go to a slightly different screen to be able to show you. But when we're done with this, Uh-oh, what'd I do? So like I say, tags are totally individual. Okay, there's birthday. These are all of the tags that I have that revolve around birthday or say birthday, something to do with birthday. Okay. I if I want to look at the word something that has the word blue in it, then I click that tag when it looks like there's only 5. So, but I'm sure that if I look further inside these, I could find other words, other sayings or word art that have something to do with blue, and I could add that tag to something else. Okay? So that's one of the activities that they want you to do in your for your first week is to take those 7 kits and go through and kind of give things a name. So if I, go inside them and give them a tag. Does that make any sense? I want to get rid of this
Yep.
one. Okay. I mean, so if you start now and start small, so start with these kits and do that, put it in a category. So like these that are page blueprints, templates, the ones that are templates, just put those in a category. So you've got them in Pixie 500. If you want to tag the rest of these things, um, give them whatever you feel comfortable with. Some people say miscellaneous. Some people say splotch. Some people say spatter or scatter or, just a lot of different words for the same thing. And but it all depends on how your brain works. So I can take the tag list from Tamika and apply it to my things, but I don't think the same way Tamika does. So if I can't find it, it's because I've tagged it in a way that doesn't make sense to my brain. Does that make sense? Okay.
There's magic in that tag.
Totally is magic in the tag.
Yeah. So
It
that you can
totally
find
is.
it and know it. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it.
And when
It
my
takes
computer
so long.
takes forever, yes.
Because I was just tagging some stuff last week, and after a point, I just gave up.
Yep, it takes a really long time, and it gets to be super frustrating when when you when your computer dies and things go away when you re-upload things
Oh no.
and you have and you this just says there are 970 embellishments in these kits that we have here for Pixie 500. That's nothing.
And last week, while I
Wow.
was
That's
tagging, I then changed my mind on what I wanted to call stuff. So I had to go back
Yep,
and re-tag it.
yep,
So,
yep, yep. But that's not terrible. I mean, at least it's easy to do
yeah.
once you decide what you want to call it. I have in all of my kits, I have almost 200,000 embellishments. I have 1,000 alpha sets. So I used to have almost all of my embellishments tagged at one point. And kind of like you, Sandy, I've kind of given up on that plan, but there are somewhat easy ways of doing things like that. So just to give you guys a quick
No, are these the same tags that you also tag pictures with? Photos?
No,
These are a
No.
different set of tags.
Yep. Because when
Okay,
you're tagging
good.
photos, you're doing who, what, where, when, why kind
Yeah.
of things. And you're using those tags, where these you're tagging, all right, these are going to be exclamation marks. Okay, and I know there's more exclamation marks out there. So I have it tagged as punctuation underscore exclamation mark. This
Okay,
is going to be punctuation colon.
colon.
And
Yeah,
then
okay.
these are going to be all of my zeros except for these. So if I tag this, I should go to my numbers, my alpha numbers, alpha set numbers, and I click on that, and then all of these zeros should tag as a number, because I don't do 1, 2, 3. I don't do a separate number for 1, 2, 3. I just lump them all as numbers.
good idea.
And that way, okay, so now anytime all of these are going to show up as alpha number 0 numbers, alpha set numbers, something like that. Okay. This one is an overlay because it's a whole bunch of zeros, and I have it as overlays. Okay. These are calendar month January. This one is corners. So what I do when I'm doing mine, I go, all right, this is an overlay, this is an overlay, this is an overlay, this is an overlay. And I just go through my whole list of overlays. There's an overlay, la la da da da. And I click overlays. And then the whole kit and caboodle gets at least one tag done. And if I want to do something else, I can come back later and add another different kind of tag to it. So that's what I do is I just go through and I find all of the Februaries, whatever it is, February, all of that, and it comes up calendar months February, calendar month week. So those are different ways that I have tagged things. But I don't do each and every one individually. Holy Moses, people, that would take forever and a day. And I don't do everything and there are other people who will do. This has 3 photo spaces in it. I don't know that I have photo space. I do.
I do.
All right. So I have photo. I thought I did, but I started 2 at one point and then went, that's dumb for me. But you could have a spot here that says 3 photo holders if you wanted to. I'm trying to, oh, there we go. I have one that says 12 photo openings, 14 photo openings, 15 photo openings. If I want to do 3 photo openings, then this one would go with that. If I want to do 1 photo opening or however many are here, I can do that. So there are lots of different ways of doing your tagging. Just think about how you're going to look for things, and categorize it that way. Does that make any sense to you guys?
Yep.
Okay. So, but like I say, I do not, unless it's something just really weird that they've put in there that I only have one of, or I have to scroll forever and ever and ever to find another one. I typically will do a group of things and I'll try to find all of those before I go on to another tag. So if I'm looking for all of the A's, I'll tag all the A's and put those in, or all, whatever it is. So that's how I've done it. So any questions? Any thoughts? Any, oh my gosh, what is she telling us to do? So
Well, that, but so if
so
we went to our getting started guide and went through that
oh
and
yeah, we didn't do that
and
yet.
started doing those videos, then that would help us.
It'll
That
help
walks
you.
us through this kind of thing too,
Yep,
right?
yep, it'll help you
Okay.
go through things. So and the bright ideas that we were going to go through tonight
Yeah.
are pretty easy. There's two of them in here, and they're pretty easy. So if you want to work on them, well, there's three of them in here, I guess. But if you want to work on those before next week, um, that that would be good too, just to get some practice in using Artisan and that kind of thing. Because I know that we've gone over a lot of things tonight, and they have nothing to do. What we've gone over has nothing to do with um, the ribbons across the top of the page like we did last week.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So, but I think these things are important for us to start thinking about, especially as we start getting more and more content from Pixels to Pages for this event. And when we start getting the blueprints, I think most of us will add. What I try to do is in my blueprint folder, where you guys have the 12 by 12 blueprints and the 11 by 8 blueprints and that kind of thing broken out. I usually will create a new folder for the event blueprints that they give us, because you're going to get 20 covers probably. You're going to get you're going to get I can't remember now. You're going to get 20 single page blueprints. You're going to get 20 uh, double page spread blueprints. You're going to get 20 um, 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 lay flat, seamless lay flat blueprints. So you're going to get at least 10, 30, oh, wait a minute, 20, 40, 60, 80. You're going to get at least 90 new blueprints. And when they say, look in the blueprints that we've given you for something that has maybe 5 photo holders, you're going to want all of the ones that they've given you together, sort of, so that you can find them more quickly. I don't think you guys have as many blueprints as I do in mine, but then again, I've been a member for 100 years, so so you guys who are just starting out don't have too much to worry about. But still, to get used to creating the categories and the folders and how to organize some of these things, it's good to start it now rather than wait until you have as many as I do and have to do it. So, so what is everybody thinking? Has everybody had their mind blown?
I'm printing the calendars right now.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I am going to,
I'm glad you're getting excited, Judy. I'm glad you're getting excited. So,
You know, the only year that I ever really got into it was the time that we all got together
yep,
in different people's houses and did it.
yep,
I bet that
Because
was fun.
it was building off, each other's involvement.
yes. And that year was a good year.
It was.
So, and we can talk about that again as we go along, Sandy, if that's something we want to do. Um, so, but yeah. So anyway, this is kind of that I enjoy doing these things. I enjoy the crops. Um, I still learn lots of things, and so I hope that everybody else has a good time doing it, and then we can come back and we can say, "Oh, I really liked doing that," or "I didn't understand that. Did anybody understand that?" And that kind of thing. So I will do the best I can to keep you kind of on track and also give you new things to think about as we're moving into the event. But for the most part, this is kind of the way the event, that the pre-crop event pieces work. Is you get that stuff in your pixels to pages, you upload whatever they want you to upload, you watch whatever they want you to watch, you get
This
the
is
little
during,
what?
it's during Beth's, her camp weekend.
Yes, it
And it's,
is.
yeah, and it's where, the crop that I go to at Hopkins Activity Center.
Yeah. I guess you have choices.
Well, I just signed up for the one at the Activity Center, but I can plug myself in and watch it.
Okay. So then you probably don't want to do a get together at our houses.
Well, I mean, that's a possibility. Because I can just take a credit on my registration.
Okay. Well, whatever works for you, Sandy. It's um we're
Yeah.
we're flexible. Yes, the last several years have been the same weekend as Beth's camp. So I'm sorry. I don't pick the dates.
I know.
I keep telling Beth to pick different dates and she doesn't. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's however it works. But like I say, this is kind of the sequence of things as you get your pre-crop stuff, upload everything, do what they ask you to do, get your little badge if that floats your boat. If you don't care about those things, don't do what we're doing. But I think that as you go along, you will start to appreciate even more the organization pieces that the Pixels to Pages Pixies put into this pre-crop um, 6 weeks. And it will help you as you move forward in your understanding of Artisan. So are there any other questions or any
well,
concerns? And I'll be here Monday at 6 o'clock, your time. And if anybody wants to come or can come, I understand if other things are in the way, but I'll be here. If you have questions, just let me know, and we'll talk for half an hour, and get some things ironed out.
can can I just download some of these things so I know where they go? I'm sorry, I'm just so far behind everyone else.
Okay, so
Maybe I
you're
need to go through the book first.
downloading a kit.
Well, so I went to the distribution one. Isn't that the one that I downloaded?
Yep.
I think.
I hope. The goodie bag one.
Yeah, the goodie bag one, the goodie bag distribution one.
Yes.
Okay, and then I clicked on that. And then
Because you bought them, right?
yeah, I bought them. So then I
Okay,
go to my,
so now you should be, what I do is I go to orders over on the right-hand side underneath my face or underneath my name
okay, yeah,
in my Forever account.
yes,
Okay. I go under there and I find orders.
yes.
I click on orders,
Mhm.
and that should be the top set of kits.
Right, it's the uh Racing Alpha Racing
Yep,
2
yep.
kit. Okay,
So then you're just going to download all of those.
and then so when I download it, whoop, where did it go?
Go into your downloads in your computer.
Yeah, but it just flashed up on my screen and then it went away. I think I don't need a kit. I mean, I think I don't need a activation code.
They all have
You
activation
do need
codes.
an activation code.
Yeah, but I didn't have to put them in on the ones that I downloaded from Forever or from Artisan, I mean.
When we
They
did
were
it the first,
already in.
yes, because those were free because of Artisan.
Oh, I
I think,
see.
yeah. And so now these are ones that you're purchasing, quote unquote, from Forever. And um, and now you do have to put in activation codes.
All right, so how do I,
So on your orders page,
yeah,
if you're in, go to keep your orders page up basically, but go to Artisan so that you can toggle back and forth, or put it up on your second screen.
I don't have a second screen
Oh,
either.
you
I'm
don't?
just
Okay,
going to
sorry.
print.
Linda, if you're going to do this, that's the best thing you could do.
Yeah. But what I did is I copied that page with all the activation codes on it.
Okay, okay.
And I'm printing that out right now.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Except that you won't be able to
Oh,
click the
copy and
activation
paste.
code, copy the activation code, and paste it in.
You're right. Let me do
But that
this.
is a good idea. So since I'm on one screen, I toggle between my Artisan 6 and my Pixels to Pages page, or my Forever page. And so I go to my Forever page, I click the activation code, I go back to Artisan and put the activation. You have to open up the activation code
So
section.
now I'm in Artisan 6 though, but where do I find the kit I just downloaded?
Okay. All right. So you want up at the top where you have manage content in your Artisan screen, or import content if you're already in content, because we've been in content for a while.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
go up at the top. You should have import content.
Is it on the very top?
Very top. So you have file and content at the very, very top, and then you have buy content, import content, and activation codes. No? Do you want to share your screen?
Can't because you're on another computer. So on my top, on the very top line, I have file, home, insert,
Oh, okay. So
arrange.
when you're there, all right, hold on. Let me move there so I can tell you. Oh, come on. So I can tell you where to go, Linda.
Boy, would you please? I could use that.
Okay. So when you are, oh, that's not helping. Okay. I have to get back again. Oh, poopy. All right, here we go.
I really apologize for
Nope,
wasting
nope, that's
people's time,
okay.
but
That's okay. All right. So on where you have um your books, your projects, where we have the crop book, that line,
uh,
there's the word welcome is the first word.
oh, yes, okay,
Okay, so you're going to click on welcome.
okay.
Then you're going to click on manage content. So right above welcome is manage content.
Oh,
Okay. Now you have buy content, import content, and activation codes up there in that top corner. Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay. Import content. So click on
Wow, I have
import.
50. Okay,
Okay. Now you're
I have
going
like
to, now it says, what would you
53.
like to, huh?
I have like 53 of them in there.
Woohoo.
Yeah,
Okay, so now
okay.
you're going to say, what would you like to import in the center of your screen? No?
Um,
Did you push import content?
I did.
And
Import
then,
purchased items. Yeah.
no, no. Move. Well, you could do it that way, but like I say, there's a glitch in it, and I don't know that it works all the time.
Oh,
So
okay.
I rarely use that button in Artisan, the import purchased items.
Oh,
I usually go over to the left-hand side of the screen and
I'll
go
get
to
out of there.
import content.
Okay.
Okay. Now you should have a screen in the center of your page that says, what would you like to import?
Yes.
Click Commercial Art Kit.
Okay.
Okay. Now you should be in your downloads folder and you're going to click on all of those kits that you just uploaded. Click on all of those and then open at the bottom.
All right. Wow.
So just do the ones that you did today.
Well,
So you should have
I
7
have,
or 6.
okay, I'm going to
No,
cancel this
you should
then.
have 7. You should have
Oh,
7.
I have a ton of them. I got to
So if
cancel
you
this out.
so just do the ones that we're worried about right now. Because you did
Whoops.
a bunch of free ones and
Yeah, but I had those all in there already. And
then
they should have,
they don't leave your downloads folder. You
oh,
have to
unless I delete
delete
them, huh?
them. Yeah. So just do the ones that you did tonight.
Okay, so, um, now they, um,
Hey, wait. Where did it go?
all right, they just re-downloaded again, so,
Oh, sure. Yeah.
yeah. And there's about 50 or 70 of them.
Okay. So
And I keep hitting cancel and it
Yeah.
doesn't
I
stop.
have
Okay,
one that's
I'm
not
sorry.
downloading.
Okay.
That helps though, to go to the welcome and then
Yep.
don't
Yep.
hit the button on the right, hit the button on the left.
Yep. Yep. That's the way I've done it all along. Because when I started doing it the other way with the import, it worked for a while and then it didn't work anymore. So I don't even bother with it. It's just as easy to
Okay.
do this. It's just as easy to do it this way.
Okay,
So
so
I got it. So now I look at the dates on it, 3/4,
Yeah.
all the ones on 3/9.
Yeah. Was somebody else wanting to say something?
oh me, I've downloaded this Paparua Te the overlays and effects, and it's
Yeah.
not showing up in my down. It shows up as being downloaded, but when I go to import content,
Yeah.
it's not coming up in my downloads.
And it's completed downloading.
Let me
Can
look
you
here.
try
Yes,
can you
it
try
is. It's done.
re-downloading it?
Okay, let me try it again. Maybe it took too long.
Or maybe you
Here,
didn't
it's here.
click.
It's here twice now.
Okay, then
So
ignore
got
the
it.
one that has the one beside it.
Yes, I'll
'Cause that's
delete
the
that one.
duplicate. Okay. And so then
Okay,
as when
I
you
got the 7 now.
okay, perfect. So now you're going to click
Open.
OK or open
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom of the screen, and then you'll get this little box in the center that says
Select the content
download
folder.
now or something for that one.
Okay.
So it'll say racing 2, whatever it is. Click on that and
Yeah.
it'll download into. So you'll have to do that 7 times to get them all in there. And then it'll say you need to do one or more kits need activation codes.
You're right, it does.
Hey. And now you're going to go to your order page in Forever and click on each one of those activation codes. So you're going to come up here to the top. So you did import content. Now you're going to click activation codes.
All right, but it looks like mine all have activation codes next to them.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. How do I know which ones I imported now?
Well, all right. So now you're going to go to, remember we went to my categories and we went to kits not in a category.
Is that in
Artisan?
Yeah. Okay, my categories. Whoops.
Yep. And
So I'll
kits
close this. Okay.
not in any category. Don't click on the arrow. Click on the right side of the green or the blue folder.
And it says all content. Where does it say not in any category?
It should be right underneath my categories. So if you click on that down
Yeah.
down arrow for my categories, you should have
No, there it is.
a category that says kits and not in any category.
No, it says deselect and add a category. Apparently, none of my kits are in categories.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you don't have, but you do have the 001 Pixie 500 category, right? The one that we did tonight?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't.
Okay.
Because I was writing it down and I didn't create
I
it
got it.
because,
I got it.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So when you go to my categories and there's
Mhm.
this little down arrow there,
Yeah,
it says
add
add
a
a
category.
category. So you're going to click that.
001 pixel to pages, Pixie 500 crop.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, so that's going to be your first category. So now you're going to, in your kits, not in any category, you're going to go to those kits that you downloaded for 500 for the crop. You're going to go find those, click on them, and drag them to the Pixie 500 category.
Okay.
Okay.
For some reason, I must have hit cancel instead of, okay. All right, so it says that that exists. When I look at my categories, I don't see it listed under there.
You don't, it didn't
The
it
Pix,
didn't show up when you created it?
I hit okay, and now I don't see where it is. No. And when I said, uh, it said add a category, so I tried to add it again, and it said it
Okay.
already exists, but I don't see it
Okay.
under my categories.
Hmm.
Oh, all right, yes. Now I see it. All right. Now I
Perfect.
see, yep, there it
All
is.
right. All right. Perfect. So now you're going to go to your not in any category list, not list, but the where you can see the kits.
Yes.
And then you're going to click on, and I would click on all 7 of them if you want to, and click and drag them over to your 500 category.
All right. Are they in? Oh,
No, they're not. They're listed
got it.
alphabetically.
Yep, I see it.
So the first ones should probably be the artistic license ones.
Mm-hmm. Racing Alpha 5, 2.
I have so many not in categories, Lindy, that it's going to take me forever to find the ones I just put in.
Yeah. Well, that's why I leave the order page up
Well,
so that
that
I
it's
can
up.
Yeah.
It's up.
so that I can see them and
Do I
pick them
also
out.
put the Pixie 500 ticket holder bundle in there?
Sure.
Oh, no, I haven't done that one yet. I have to find that.
Oh, I don't see it on mine.
The
Okay.
holder bundle.
Yeah.
Is that has the the page for the cover and the profile?
But 2.
Is that what you're talking about there?
Uh, yeah, that was oh, yes, you're right.
No, those would
So,
be under templates
okay.
inside. Yeah, so they're not kits. Those are
Corners.
page
Got it.
things.
Okay, I found like Racing 2 Kit and Racing Alpha. I clicked on my Pixie 500 that's over on the right. Now, how do I add them?
You can either
You know,
should,
that's under my
Yep.
available categories.
Yep. So you should just be able to click on that box by your Pixie 500
Oh,
category.
They're in there. Okay, got it.
Perfect. There you
Thank
go.
you.
All right. Good deal.
My goodness, this is PQ. So the next one is the Paparua, whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Yep, exactly. Paparua.
What is it?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It's overlays and effects. So it's going to be overlays and
But what does Paparua mean?
I don't know. That's from Art Party. I don't know.
Oh,
They do some weird. They name everything weird.
P
So
comes before R, right? You have to know how to spell.
that helps.
Quick corners,
And you have quick
party
corners
time extras.
Ah, here it is.
and Racing 2 Kit, Racing Alpha 5,
Yeah,
Rev Up Your
Borders.
Imagination add-on bundle.
PAP.
And your artistic license double takes, making tracks, the artistic license painterly projects,
So that
bejeweled
must be another
borders.
kit.
Oh yeah, those are, sorry. Bejeweled borders.
Yeah, bejeweled
So you should have
borders.
7 in um, in that. All right, so Deb is leaving.
Bye, Deb.
Bye, Deb.
Bye, Deb.
So when you click them, you have to hold your control key down, right?
Yes, to get them
Yeah.
all at the same time. And then you should be able to right click and drag them over to your Pixie 500 category.
So I'm back in my orders, Lindsay.
Yep.
Do I have to download all these?
If you haven't already.
I haven't.
So, yes. So for tonight, the ones that we downloaded or the ones that we ordered tonight
Yeah,
from the distribution,
right.
you're going to want to download all of those and put them into an album or a category in
Right.
your that says something to do with the Pixie 500. And like I say, I usually start out mine with 00 or 01 or something like that so that it's up at the very top of my categories.
Okay. But this is different. I have not been downloading everything. It's just been showing up. Am I wrong?
Okay, I'm missing one.
It's just showing up in your Artisan.
Yeah, when I say manage content and I say import.
Oh, yeah. Well, so are you pushing the blue button when you're in Artisan to import purchased items?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're one of the lucky ones who it seems to work for.
Okay.
Okay? I am not one of the lucky ones.
Okay.
And it rarely works for me. And so I don't even bother with that import button. I do it the old school way where I
I got
import
them
everything.
all.
What, Sandy?
I said I got them all.
Yippee! Yay! Good. So then you have them in your Pixie 500 category then?
Yep.
All right. So
So
then
then,
from, what's that?
okay, so now how do I open them? Wait, I'd have to click, okay, I got it.
Okay.
So if I wanted to tag them.
Yes.
Oh no.
How do you put the activation code in it then?
You do?
I mean, you have to copy the activation code, right?
Yes.
So I'm copying the sea trout scraps mini treasures. Control copy. And then where do I put that activation code?
Okay, so up at the top of your screen where you imported all the content,
Yeah.
there's a button that says activation codes right next door.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to click that,
Okay.
and then it should come up with all the activation codes that you've ever put in.
Yes.
Then you're going to come down to add a new activation code. And you're going to click
just
add a new activation code.
okay.
All right, so now you're going to copy the code from your downloads page or from your orders page
Yeah.
and paste it on the first line, and then enter,
Or
and
hit
then go to the
okay.
orders page and get the second code
Okay.
and paste it on that second line,
Got it.
and then do enter again, get the third code.
Here we go.
Got it.
Okay, so you're going to do that for all 7 of those. You're going to have a code on each line for 7 lines.
Okay.
So, Lindy, for
Yes, ma'am.
the bejeweled borders,
Yeah.
how would you tag them?
I would tag them as borders.
For the sake of this crop, I'm going to do borders underscore bejeweled.
That works for you. That's great.
And that's yes.
Yes. That makes sense to me.
Because I was just okay, and there they are.
All right. All right, Linda.
Yep.
So then you
And
clicked OK after you got all your
yep.
codes in.
Yes.
Okay. And then when you can close that activation code screen,
Okay.
and they should be activated and available to tag.
Okay.
If they are not activated, they could have an X in the center, or they could have a closed lock in the center if it's not activated.
No, they look like they have nothing like that there.
Perfect. So then you're just going to click on them and do whatever tagging you want to do on them to help you find it when you're ready to find it, or
Okay,
whatever that item is.
so then if I click on Racing Toolkit, say
Yep.
and then how do I tag it?
Well, you just click on the individual item.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we did it a while ago, we came up with color underscore green. shape
Over on the right-hand side.
on the right-hand side. Yep.
Got it. I see.
So
Yep.
so if you don't like any of those tags, you can name it whatever you want. But
Yeah.
if you want it to say 2 words like racing car, then you have to
Mhm.
do either racing underscore car or car underscore racing, since it's a type of car. Or you can do it in quotes to have it come up as one item with 2 words. Does that make sense?
Got it. Yep, and it's coming up too, so I see that.
Yay! I love it. Yay. All right. Has everybody's mind been blown out of the water?
Yes. Okay. So like in this Paparu, whatever, they have papers.
Oh. And Papa Rua?
Yes.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to tag these. My husband's trying to get some stuff
Your
done here,
attention.
so thank you very much.
Yep. So if we see you
I'll try to
Monday,
make it Monday.
sounds good. All right. We'll talk to you later then. Thanks for
So
coming, Linda.
are these papers overlays?
Well, there are frames and papers in that kit.
Yeah. So the one I called them overlay underscored frames.
however, like I say, but however it makes sense to you, Sandy.
But see, I don't know what these are. Oh,
Well,
it says
nobody
overlay.
does.
It
Nobody
says
does.
overlay. So
I
I
mean,
think
you can call them overlays. You can call them
I'll
papers.
call them
You can
overlays underscore papers.
okay.
Since that's
Well,
what
you
they're
can put them in 2 categories,
Yes, you
overlays and
can. Yep.
papers.
Yes, you
You know?
can. Yes, you can. And then of course you have the frames too. So those are going to be easy frames, and they're going to be in a different section of your content. So you can,
Well, this is the first time I'm putting overlays in.
okay,
I'm
cool.
sure I have, I'm sure I have them untagged.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure all of us do. Judy has hers all tagged, so she doesn't have any to do.
Nope. No, I wish I did. But yeah, I'm struggling and I think it's too late for me to think clearly.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try it again tomorrow and I may send you an email, Lindsay.
Sure. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
I can
So,
see part of it, but I can't see all of it.
yeah.
And sometimes if I just shut it off and go away, and when I come back, it just magically appears.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, it just has to percolate for a little while.
Yeah, I have to think about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
You know what?
well,
I can't
good.
even, I turned my, oh, here we go, video. I turned me off. I'm looking at my, here. Now I can come over here. So Barb's still here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've gotten 2 things now tagged. So I
Good.
think I may finish the tagging and they'll then go clean up my kitchen from dinner.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yes. How are you doing, Barb?
I'm okay. I just got back.
Yeah.
But it's still good because you keep me into it's very easy with these P2P workshops going on for weeks and weeks to fall behind and think you're a loser because you fell behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this helps stay on top of things.
Good. Good. And that's why I would feel guilty if I left you guys for 2 weeks with all the new stuff coming in and then say, "Oh, how come you guys didn't follow along when we get together the next first of the month?" So I that's why I'm feeling like we should do a little bit of time, maybe not the whole time, but do a little bit of time to make sure that we're understanding what and how to put things together.
Yeah,
So,
these flowered corners are really pretty.
yes.
You
So,
just gave a lot of setup information that's really helpful. They
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
be able to work going forward pretty easily.
yes, yes. And I think it's like everything else. If you get the system set up and you
Mhm.
follow that system each time you upload a kit, you put it in a category, you go ahead and tag it every single time, then you don't get behind, and it gets ingrained in you. Upload activation code, put it in a category, do the tagging. And some kits you're going to have 200, 300 things to tag.
Yeah.
But
Boy,
if
I'll tell
you,
you, those chevron arrows in that neon green hurt
yeah,
my eyes, even
yes,
though it's tiny.
yeah. So,
Lindsay, in your categories, when you name it '01 Pixie Crop 500 or whatever you name it,
mhm,
can you at a subsequent time after this is all over change the name?
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Absolutely. You can delete the 001 Pixie 500 category, and you can put everything else. If it hasn't had another category originally put to it,
Mhm.
it'll go back into your kits that have not been that are not in a
Okay.
category, and then you can recategorize them.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's a question, Lindy. Do you rename the category or move them to other categories after it's all over? Because I don't
I
always look in that category
Yep.
for what I need for my page after.
What so when the event is over,
Yeah.
okay, I will um generally what I'll do is I'll go to all of the kits that I have in that crop category, and I will click on each one, or I'll take all the artistic license ones, and I will go ahead and um, find where I have all my sea trout scraps, artistic license, where my tag is or my category is on the right hand side, and I'll click that box. So now, right now, I have those two kits as 001 Pixie 500 and Sea Trout Scraps Artistic License. When I'm ready to get rid of those when the event is over, I'll just unclick the 001 Pixie 500 category. When I have everything out of that category, then I'll delete the whole category altogether. Does that make sense?
It does, because that's what I have done, although I don't keep them in order by creator.
Okay.
Do you like having them better in that
You
order?
know, I changed everything up a while ago because everybody said, "Oh, I do mine by designer,"
Oh,
blah blah
yeah,
blah.
Beth does, but it doesn't matter to me who the designer is.
Yeah, yeah. So I
Okay,
have
good.
moved it to that, but then I have different categories like um so then I have animals. I have a
Right.
bunch of kits in here that have to do with animals. Just because I don't want to click through each and every designer
Designer.
to
Yeah.
find animal or zoo kits or whatever.
Right.
So I have an animal category, or I have blueprint builder category, because half the time I can't find the blueprint builders within the P2P stuff, and so, or in my regular content, I can't find them, so I put them there. I have one I have my holidays. I have the 4th of July, birthday, Christmas, Easter. I have all of the holidays separated out
Right.
because, again, I don't want to search through everybody to find those kits. And so, especially, I don't want to keep going through looking for Christmas kits.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, so I have it by designer, but I also have certain groups that are big groups. You know,
Yes.
so if you've only got one kit that talks about I don't know, gratitude. If there's
Mhm.
only one kit that deals with gratitude, I might not have a category for that. But if there's a lot of kits about love or Valentine's Day or something like that, I might have a category for that. I have a category for weddings. I have a category for travel. And so I lump all of the travel things, whether they're cruise, flying, driving, whatever it is, I put it all in the travel area. So if it's a big enough category, I make its own thing. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I
certainly,
just never
certainly,
understood putting it by designer.
yeah. I mean, I've done it. I'm doing it both ways right now in trying to combine the two. But when I first started, I did it totally um, by holiday and
Yep.
um,
Mhm.
by I don't know, whatever it is.
Vintage. Yeah.
Yeah, vintage,
Mhm.
genealogy,
Yep.
word art.
I put all
Um,
vehicles under wheels.
Yep, or something like that,
Mhm.
or transportation is one that I use a lot. So, you know, it, so, I mean, I don't know. Everybody does it differently. So there's no one way to do it.
And it seems the only time the designer is important is during a P2P workshop.
Yes, yes. For us, yes.
Okay, so
So, yeah.
Lindy, under the racing two kit, there's the winter graphic flags. How would you tag that?
Well,
You know that's the two flags that are crossed.
let me look and see.
I
Which
have a
one was that?
category
That's
called
the racing two
flags.
kit.
Not a tag called flags, not a category.
What might I do with that? Let's see. I have a tag called flags. Yeah, I have one that I call flags,
Do you?
you could put flags underscore racing. Um, I don't know.
I'll try that. That sounds good because it's really specific to racing.
Oh, totally. Totally.
You know, it's interesting. Like, I was to when they used to do the Grand Prix here in the 60s. I went up to Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
Um, and I think I have pictures from that, but I don't know where they are.
Huh. Well, we're down in Sebring right now, and there's a racetrack about 3 miles from my mom's house. And they do, I don't remember, they don't do NASCAR. What do they do? Anyway, so they've got trials going on down here. And I told my husband, I said, we need to go over to the racetrack so I can take some pictures of the cars and the racetrack and stuff. And he looks at me and it's like, okay, I know it's weird, but our event is racing. So I
That's
want
right.
to have some things that deal with racing because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense otherwise. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna have some racing pictures
All right.
sometime.
I got this all categorized, except now
Yay.
the paper, I'm gonna have to make that paper slash racing because that's so
Yeah.
again specific.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah. So, yeah, good for you.
You
So,
know
how's
what?
everybody? What?
Zoom, I think Zoom is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody feeling? Judy, are you doing okay?
I'm categorizing as we speak.
I'm sorry.
I am categorizing my kits as we speak.
Good for you. Good for you. And Barb, you're doing okay?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Good.
She's a pro.
Ah,
Well, you and I have been doing it. You and I have been doing it for a while. So,
a long time.
yeah.
But I still need encouragement. It's
Yes.
just not,
It's hard doing it by yourself, I think,
it is.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, definitely. So, does
All right.
anybody have any other questions for tonight?
Yes, all of a sudden, content not tagged. Wait a second. No, don't do that. Under this racing two, I went to I made a thing for the papers, but oh, here now they're coming up. It
Okay.
was like they weren't coming up, the
There.
tags. Oh no,
Yes.
I did paper slash tags. No, that's
Oh,
not what you want. How do I delete that?
The
just
tag.
yeah, just on your tags, just take an exit out. Click on the X or click on the box and take it out. We can work on deleting tags another time.
This group could go on for 3 days here, Lindsay.
Yes, I know.
Thank
I
you for
mean,
doing this for us, though. We all are benefiting from it so much.
well, I'm glad you're benefiting from it. So just as an aside, if you've been working in your categories and you did your kits not in any category, if you click on tags underneath that,
Yes?
click on tags, then one right below the word tag says content not tagged. So
There's
out
thousands.
of all of the kits that you own, content not tagged
Ah,
will come up with everything that you have not tagged yet. So you have alpha sets that might not be tagged, colors that might not be tagged, and I don't typically tag
Not
colors.
colors.
But embellishments, I have almost 40,000 embellishments that I've not tagged. So I need to get my button gear and tag my elements or my embellishments. But
Sometimes I just start like a Z at the bottom and
yeah,
check that kit out and tag everything and then move up to the next one. And
yep.
that's all I
Yep.
can do.
Well, and then you have these things that, like, can you see this
Oh,
screen?
yeah.
That
I don't
sea
take
trout
that stuff.
scraps, you can't get rid of it. Sea
Mm-mm.
trout scraps does this in all of her kits now, so that you can get some instruction on how to use some of her kits or how she's thinking you might want to use the kits. So this is her link to her videos for that kit. So I have a lot of sea trout scraps kits. So therefore, I have a lot of these silly things. So what I can do is I can click on all of those. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to click on all. Come on, wake up.
Oh,
There we
More
go.
than it wanted. There you
And I'm
go.
going to click on all of these that have to do with the video link. And then I'm going to give it its own tag. Okay, so I'm just going to say this is going to be, come on,
Sea trout video.
I don't want that. Come on. You're being slow, and I thought you were being so fast there for a while.
For a minute it was.
There's one more there that I don't. Okay.
Lindsay, would you tell us again the difference between a template and a blueprint?
Sure. Just a minute while I'm thinking here. Oh, come on.
Judy, are you here in Minnesota?
No, ma'am, I'm in Texas.
Okay, you sound like you're in Texas, but
And I thought that was kind of going away a little bit. I guess not.
All right, so I'm going to create a tag for these video links. Okay, so and I write it as one word. For me,
That's the way I do it.
it doesn't matter. So video links. So now these should all be in that tag for video links, and I shouldn't have to look at it again.
Mhm.
But things don't always work the way you think they're going to, and things get wonky. But generally speaking, as soon as you've tagged it, it goes out of your site, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so a blueprint and a template.
Yes, ma'am.
A blueprint is the trademarked name for P2P or, P2P produced templates. Okay, so that's their trademarked name. Okay, blueprint.
Okay.
Templates, all of the designers create templates. And so because they're not P2P, they technically can't call theirs blueprints.
Oh.
So anybody who creates a page print kind of a thing with photo holders and such is a template, except blueprints are specifically for pixels to pages.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
So everything that we think of as a blueprint, we think of them as the pixels to pages blueprints, but everything that the designers do, we also call it a blueprint. But we really should know that it's a different template kind of a thing. So it's the same thing. It's just who originated it. Okay.
I have another question for you. This
Oh.
Racing Alpha 5, is it only one letter?
No.
But how do I get the rest of them to come up?
All right. I don't think I can get there just yet because my computer is thinking about these video links that I have 7 million of. So if you go into that kit, I wish I could get there fast for you. It just shows you the letter A under
Yes.
the alpha set.
Right.
No.
I would just tag that I tag it as an alpha set, but if you click on that A, I think it will allow you to open up the the alpha set.
It says double click to manage, but nothing's happening. This kind of like dialog box comes up.
Yep.
Select parent art kit. I don't know what that means.
That means you're going to click on the A, and then you're going to select that as the alpha that you want to look at.
Well, we'll just have to wait and
Like
see
I
what-
say, I shouldn't have done all 700 of these
Oh.
video links. I should have just done a couple.
Oh, so that's
Takes a long time for it to identify each one. But that's oh, wait a minute, there it goes. Okay. Nope. All right, I don't know that I can cancel it. Clear. All right, it's not going to let me stop. Okay. I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it on my phone, Sandy, or not. No, I can't because it's in Artisan. Artisan isn't on my phone.
right.
Yeah, no.
So I'm sorry I can't help you with that right now.
That's all right.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with or help you think through?
We're all just working away, so I think that this kid is going to tell you guys good night, and I'll see y'all next week, if not before.
Yeah, yes, okay. That sounds great.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
You're
Yes,
welcome,
thank you.
Judy.
Ladies, keep working hard.
Yep. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now this rev up your imagination. That's gonna rev up mine in terms of
Oh, is that the one I'm working in? Rev up your imagination.
it has they're all the papers. There's a lot of flowers and gears and stuff
yeah.
like
Well,
that.
here's what I do with those flowers. I just put them under multicolor,
Mm.
and
Okay.
the other paper with the gears, I put them under circles, and then whatever the color is.
Oh,
So
I just put them under gears.
gears. Oh, I want
Well,
to look up gears. Okay.
not all the papers have gears on them though.
Right.
Some are
right.
splotchy.
And sometimes,
Yeah.
But I think I'll just call them paper multicolor. That's
You
really a
could.
great idea, Barb.
sometimes I do it as paper underscore splotchy or paper underscore grunge or
Grunge. I have a
paper
category for that. Yes.
Yep, paper underscore polka dots.
Yep. I have dots. Mhm.
Paper underscore wood.
Plaid. That's another one.
What's that?
Plaid.
Plaid. Yes. And I typically don't identify color. You know, I'll do paper solid, or I'll do paper pastel. But I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, I have
I
pastel.
typically don't say paper red, paper green, that kind of thing.
Well, I
Because
don't
I'll-
have paper red. I just have a category red, and then I
Oh.
throw everything red into it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not too fussy, I guess.
Well, and that's what I'm thinking about me too, is I don't think I'm too fussy, you know, when it comes to colors, because I just lump all the solids together
Hmm.
and, you know, and then eventually I'll find a red that I like or blue or whatever it is. So I don't, otherwise you'd have tags. You'd have so many tags.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I already have enough because I
And
separated.
I don't type in the name of the tag. I find it every time because when I was typing, I would make typos. And then I'd have 2 of this and 3 of that, and not worth it.
Yep. So I've got tags that say food underscore fruit underscore orange.
Oh, wow, that's deep. I just have food.
Those are ridiculous. So,
If it's in the kitchen, it's under food.
yeah. All right. So, all right, I'm back with you, Sandy.
With the alpha.
Yep. Let me get there with that. So you're looking at the Racing Alpha one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to select that. And I'm going to look at, okay, hold on a second here. Double click to manage. Okay, if when you're in there, you clicked on the alpha set, you double clicked it to manage it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're in this
Yes, that thing.
this little screen. Go
Right.
down here to the zoom. Go down to zoom and open it up, and it shows you
Okay, where's the Zoom?
right underneath the letter A.
Oh, okay.
So open up the zoom, and now you can see all of the letters that are in that. So you've got the
Oh, got it.
numbers, the capital letters, and you've got, I don't know what why you
Oh,
have
that's
an
a dollar
S.
sign, I think.
That's a dollar sign, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I guess that's
So
your winnings.
maybe,
Oh.
maybe. So when you do that, I would catalog that in my tags as alpha. Let's see. I would do alpha, uppercase, and yeah, uppercase and numbers. So I would do alphabet numbers, and you have to double click on that, and then alphabet uppercase, because all you have is uppercase in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm done. You click done when you're done tagging. Okay.
Oh, I haven't done that.
Well, see, you just learn all sorts of fun
I
stuff.
learn
Well,
all
I
kinds
put
of stuff
Alpha
from
Racing.
you.
What, Sandy?
I said I had put Alpha Racing.
Then yeah, do click that if you want.
But now I understand. I had seen before that you had the um yeah, like uppercase and then numbers.
Yep. Yep. So if I go into all, where are my alphas? Okay, so if I go into, that's not what I want. Okay, so if I go into my alpha sets here, and I want to see all of my alpha sets that I have, and I click on this one, and I come here and I want to, well, that one's not letting me. Well, there we go. It's got 2 in it. Okay, so now I'm going to double click to manage on this one. There it is. I'm going to zoom. Okay, so I've got numbers and capital letters again. So I'm going to come down here and do my tags. And so I have alphabet numbers and alphabet uppercase. I'd like to find one that has everything in it. So then I come here and I click on Zoom for the second one. And this one has more in it. This one has punctuation, symbols, numbers, uppercase, lowercase. Okay. So when I do this one, I can do alphabet this way, or I can do alpha set where I have upper, lower, number, symbol, punctuation.
Oh.
So that tells me everything that is in that alpha set without me having to. So if I want to find all the alpha sets that have that, then I can go over here to my categories or on my tags rather, and I can get to my tags here, and I can go to my alpha set, upper, lower, number, symbol, punctuations,
Ah.
and I can find a group of those, I think. There we go. So I have 55 of those that supposedly have all the level things that you might want out of an alpha set. And so I can pick, oh, okay, this one has symbols, this one has numbers, this one has punctuation. That's pretty cool. I can use that
Yeah.
one. I can use that one to do my whole title and not have to look for another one that has maybe lowercase. So this one has lowercase, uppercase, numbers, punctuation, and some symbols. So I'm not having to look for, I'm not having to look through all of my alpha sets and say, gosh darn it, this one doesn't have a question mark in it. This one doesn't have an exclamation mark in it. And have to go through all of my alpha sets to find what I want. If I plan ahead a little bit and have the different combinations, so these alpha sets are just upper and lower. There are no numbers, no punctuation, no nothing other than upper and lower. Okay, so if I click on this one, that's the same one here. And I zoom it. This one just has upper and lower. And I could maybe put mixed in here also, because some of my alpha sets have different shapes in them. So A is surrounded by a different shape than
Yeah.
the B is. So one might be in a square, one might be in a circle, and that kind of thing. And so you could look at them and say, okay, well, this is tricolors, 3 colors, or something like that, or gradient maybe, because it kind of looks, well, not exactly, but something to let you know that they're not all going to be blue or they're not all going to be green.
Okay, so that one you had was upper, alpha, upper, lower, numbers, punctuation, and was there something else in that?
Symbols.
Symbols. I'm putting it in even though I don't have my stuff categorized. I think it's such a good idea.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's how I look at the alpha sets. Now that doesn't mean that I have them all categorized, or all tagged, but I have a start on it. It just makes it. but that also does not, it also does not help you when you're looking at, so let's say I'm in my book and I go to insert my alpha set. I have to figure out a different way to indicate what's what. So if I'm here, I don't know whether this, if I show source kit, maybe it'll tell me. But no. So I still don't know here whether it's going to do what I want it to do. Does that make
Upper and
sense?
lower or not?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's only in the tags that you know that. You can't tell that here. But
So is
maybe
it
you can.
helpful?
So it's limited in its help, I guess, if that
Oh, if
makes
you
any
went to the
sense.
but if you went to the tag and clicked on the tag, it would bring up all the alphas
Yeah,
that
and then
have.
you could go look for that alpha when you're. So yeah, if I wanted Trio Love Letters Alpha Set 1, because I know that it has everything I want, I could just come to my alpha sets and find that one. So it is helpful, but it depends on what screens you're in, I guess, to help it be good. But anyway. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
So I'm about out.
Yep, I have to go clean up my kitchen.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
All right.
So,
Well, you
all right,
guys,
thank you
Well,
so much.
and like I say,
Thanks,
Nice
if you
to
want
see
to
you
come,
online, Barb. It's been a while since
yeah.
Yep.
well, when I picked up those stamps from you.
Oh, yeah. I don't get
Um,
out much anymore. I go to Mayo, I go to Florida, I do this, that's it.
Yeah. So
so
anyway, so if you want to come on Monday for a little while, I'll
yeah,
be
I may
here
do
starting at
that.
6, and we'll work for a little while and then um, go on till the next week.
Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm really
gotcha.
glad you guys stayed along and
Well, thank you, Lindy, for all your help.
you're welcome.
That
Yeah,
was really
I learned a
great.
lot.
Yes.
Good. Good. All right. Well, you guys take it easy and we'll
You too.
see you next week.
All
Okie
right.
dokie.
Thanks. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye.